Oh, my cream puffs, said Amelia Bedelia. She went to the stove. Just right, she said. Except for me. Please go away. No up. I'm sleeping in today. This is a book about Amelia Bedelia. She does funny things. She takes words for just what they are and misinterprets them. Oh, my cream puffs, said Amelia Bedelia. She went to the stove. Just right, she said. Amelia Bedelia took her cream puffs out of the stove. There now, she said. I'll just let them cool, then I'll fill them with chocolate cream. Mrs. Rogers came into the kitchen. Good morning, Amelia Bedelia, she said. Good morning, said Amelia Bedelia. I will have some cereal with my coffee this morning, said Mrs. Rogers. All right, said Amelia Bedelia. Mrs. Rogers went into the dining room. Amelia Bedelia got the cereal, put some in a cup, and fixed Mrs. Rogers some cereal with her coffee. She took it into the dining room. Amelia Bedelia, what a mess, said Mrs. Rogers. It's your cereal with coffee, said Amelia Bedelia. Oh, you are impossible, said Mrs. Rogers. You're fired. You mean you don't want me to work anymore? That's just what I mean, said Mrs. Rogers. Now go. Amelia Bedelia got her bag and she went away. Amelia Bedelia walked toward town. Now what will I do, she said. She passed by the beauty shop. A sign said, Lady Wanted. Now let's see what that's about, said Amelia Bedelia. She went into the beauty shop. Can I help you? Asked a lady. No, I came to help you, said Amelia Bedelia. Can you fix hair? Asked the lady. Oh, yes, said Amelia Bedelia. I can do that. Then you can start now, said the lady. Mrs. Huey's is waiting to have her hair pinned up. All right, said Amelia Bedelia. She looked all around, but she didn't see any pins. She thought, it's a good thing I carry some with me. Amelia Bedelia opened her purse and she took out some pins. Amelia Bedelia began to pin up Mrs. Huey's hair. What are you doing? Said Mrs. Huey's. Pinning up your hair, said Amelia Bedelia. Did I stick you? Help, called Mrs. Huey's. The beauty shop lady came. Oh no, she said. What have you done? Go away this minute. All right, said Amelia Bedelia. So Amelia Bedelia went on her way. Now what did she get so mad about? I just did what she told me to do. Amelia Bedelia looked in all the stores. She came to a dress shop. It had a Help Wanted sign in the window. Amelia Bedelia went into the store. What kind of help is wanted? She asked. Sewing help, said the lady. Can you sew? Yes, said Amelia Bedelia. I am very handy with a needle. Then come with me, said the lady. She took Amelia Bedelia into the back room. Please shorten these dresses. They're already marked, said the lady. All right, said Amelia Bedelia. The lady left. I don't need to sew to do this, said Amelia Bedelia. What do you think she's going to do? Just cut them off? She took the scissors and Amelia Bedelia shortened those dresses. All she did was cut them off. I think the lady wanted them sewed together. Amelia Bedelia went back to the front of the store. I'm finished. What's next? Finished? How could you be? The lady went to the back room. She saw the dresses. Oh no, you have ruined them. But I just shortened them. Oh, go away, said the lady. I don't want you. So Amelia Bedelia went away. Some folks, I just don't understand them, she said. Amelia Bedelia walked another block or so. She saw a sign in a window. It said, File Clerk Wanted. Now I wonder what a file clerk is. I'll just go in and find out. A man met her. Are you a file clerk, he asked. I will be one if you will tell me what to do. All right, first, take these letters. They need stamps. Then file these papers. Now what he means is to put them in order and put them in drawers so they're in special places so you can find them. That's what he means by filing them. I'll do that. The man went to his office. Amelia Bedelia looked at the letters. Now, should I stamp them all at once or one at a time? I better do them one at a time. So she took each letter, put it on the floor, and stamped on it. I don't think he meant to jump up and down on it. I think he meant to put stamps for the post office. That should be enough stamps. Now I better get those papers filed. She looked at the papers. Then she looked in her purse. She found a fingernail file. Sure is small to file all these papers, but I'll do the best I can. And she began to file the papers with her fingernail file. The man came back. Stop, what are you doing? I'm just filing your papers. Do you have a bigger file? Oh, no, do go away. So Amelia Bedelia went away. I declare, everybody is mad today. Amelia Bedelia. She walked on down the street and came to a doctor's office. The sign said help wanted. Maybe that's the job for me. She went inside. The doctor was there. I will help, said Amelia Bedelia. Good. Bring in the patients one at a time. Come when I buzz for you. All right, said Amelia Bedelia. I could do that. The doctor went into his office. A woman and a girl came in. Who is the patient? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Jane, said the woman. Then I'll take her in, said Amelia Bedelia. She picked Jane up. Put me down, I can walk. Nope, the doctor said to bring you in. Amelia Bedelia carried Jane into the doctor's office. I don't think that's what he meant. Put Jane down, said the doctor. Bring her mother in. Bring her mother in. So Bedelia, can't she just walk herself? Never mind, said the doctor. Mrs. Jackson, please come in. Amelia Bedelia went back to her desk. A little later, the buzzer rang. I need your help. This boy has a bad cut. He needs a few stitches. I can take care of that, said Amelia Bedelia. She opened her purse. Here's a needle. Now, what color thread does he like? No, said the doctor. I want you to put my gloves on. Can you do that? Oh, yes, said Amelia Bedelia. I'll be glad to. So Amelia Bedelia put the doctor's gloves, but she put them on her own hands. There now, she said. They're a little big, but they're on. What next? The doctor looked at Amelia Bedelia. His face turned red. Go home. Home, said Amelia Bedelia. My goodness, she said. I forgot about my cream puffs. I must go back and fill them. Amelia Bedelia went back to the Rogers house. I'll just make the chocolate cream, said Amelia Bedelia. She put a lot of this and a bit of that into a pot. She mixed and stirred, and soon her chocolate cream was cooked. Mrs. Rogers came into the kitchen. That smells good. Well, I'll just fill the cream puffs and I'll be on my way. Oh, no, said Mrs. Rogers. I'm sorry I got mad. Please come back, Amelia Bedelia. We miss you. All right, said Amelia Bedelia. I will be glad to. Mr. Rogers came into the kitchen. I'm hungry. Please heat me a can of soup. So what do you think she's going to do? All right, said Amelia Bedelia. She took a can of soup, put the whole can in a pot, and Amelia Bedelia heated the can of soup. What a crazy person.